When my ex's wife begged me for money, I told her the truth, brutally. Ita for telling my ex's wife that her kids are not my responsibility. Before anyone calls me cold, trust me, I've carried more weight than anyone ever should. I was married to my ex, Adam, for 10 long years. I'm 40F, he's 43M, and we share 3 kids, 7M, 9F, and 12M. Our marriage died slowly death by 1,000 tiny responsibilities he dumped on me. I worked full-time, handled all the cooking, cleaning, scheduling, school, everything, while he proudly declared that yard work counts as equal. I begged him to help. He promised. He never did. Therapy? He laughed it off. Eventually, I realized I already had 3 children. I didn't need a 4th. So I divorced him, and he didn't fight me. Not for custody, not for anything. He took every other weekend visits and paid child support. End of story. Except it wasn't. Just months after the divorce, he announced he was engaged and expecting a baby with a 27F woman I'll call Lena. She didn't work then and still doesn't. They had another child and she already had an older kid. My kids don't like being at their father's house, although I never speak badly about him, but they complained constantly about Lena and the chaos at that home. I stayed single for a bit until a childhood friend, Evan, moved back to town. We reconnected, slowly fell in love, married, and built a genuinely peaceful, happy home. He loves my kids and they adore him. Then came the custody stunt. After Lena had their second kid, suddenly Adam wanted 50-50 custody. Let's be honest, it wasn't about fatherhood. It was about lowering child support. And I had receipts for things they were doing wrong. The court saw right through them. Adam lost. His child support went up. Months later, I got promoted and began earning significantly more, way more than Adam. But legally, child support doesn't change unless he goes back to court. Not me. And where we live, recalculations can only be requested every 2 years. So they're stuck for now. For months, Lena tried cornering me to talk. I ignored her because I prefer peace, and honestly, nothing she says is ever productive. But last week, at my oldest son's game, she finally got to me. She told me they were struggling financially and said, "You don't even need the child support. Can't you think about our kids too?" I told her calmly at first that the money is for my children, from their father, not for her household, but she kept pushing. So I finally snapped and said, "Your kids are not my problem." She froze like I'd slapped her. Now I'm second-guessing myself. Not because I think I'm wrong, but because I've always tried to keep things civil for my kids. But then she texted me later saying, "If you refuse to pay us back the money he's forced to give you, at least have your husband adopt your kids so Adam can sign away his rights and focus on the family that actually matters." I forwarded it to my lawyer and blocked her. Honestly, Ada,